る。それでも頂点への
Bloody fist! We are live, as I'm saying, Mr. Blitz Tech.
Revenue GS.
And yes, welcome to that time, which is Solo 11 and episode 12. I'm pretty sure this is the finale. Pretty sure this is.
What, the season?
Of the season, yes, indeed. Yes. And they've already announced season 2. So, boy, people who love solo leveling, we're eating. We're actually eating. This, I'm actually glad that this has got the notoriety that it deserves.
Nah, for sure.
Super happy.
Yeah. And another thing that I'm looking forward to as well is the documentary that they're doing.
For sure.
We should be able to cover that here as well on the Patreon vlog because that's how good this show is, isn't it? So, but on to the comments. This week we're starting off with initial.
Go on then.
Man says, right. Fire, that episode was too much. The counter from Igris mid-air was nuts. Animation has leveled up too. Summer can't come any sooner. By the way, Kaiju number 8 is out mid-April on Crunchyroll. There's a couple of trailers out at the moment.
Interesting. But yeah, man. Still trying to get over the last episode. That fight was super legit, man. They went far and beyond with that one. Still, that fight was sick.
Bro, for me, it was the mid-air bit, bro. Like, he took the ultimate piss with it, bro.
Oh.
Like, I listen, if thing goes, like, if you would ever go, like, villain or just step over the line, bro, I wouldn't blame, bro, because how you're treating the hero like this. Like, why is he getting beat up like this disrespectfully, bro? It was nuts. I know he won, but, like, his armor got a chink in it, because the way he got slapped mid-air was not nice.
Manhandled.
For sure. Kaiju number 8, was that second season? Or was that full, brand new?
Yeah, that's what it's called from the jump.
Ooh. All right. And we got a comment from Scott.
What's good? What's happening?
What's good, fam? Scott says, Egret is really the boss the devs put in to tell you. To tell you, nah, fam, you ain't high enough level for this shit. Get good. Jesus, bro. Imagine that, bro. The devs put in work for that just to show that my man is not good enough. Gotta respect that, man.
It definitely feels like a From Software boss where they're like, yeah, man, you're in the wrong place, you know. Go level up. Go grind.
Go do some grinding, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's on point, though.
And Jin-woo finally started picking up the pattern at the end and finished him finish him on the silver of health. Love the series, and the anime is really living up to the original.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's definitely one of those bosses where you come in, you wasn't even prepared, you're like, oh, it's going to be a walk in the park and you're getting slapped up. And then you walk out with that 1 HP, you're like, woo, man, hit that save button real quick. I ain't doing that again. There's no way. But yeah, man, it definitely feels like that. They know exactly what they're doing with this show. So I'm super happy. So happy. Let's dive in.
Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, you know what, yeah? I can't wait for the day that Jin-woo goes back to the day that he was in the chamber. Because I've got so many questions, and here's the thing, he's not, you can tell he's a good guy, right? He's a good kid, right? So even the fact that he would put his life on the line to do the missions, to put bread on the table, he's putting his life on the line, right? So then he's known as the weakest hunter in the world, finds in a position where he's with these godly monsters, whatever, and then he survives that. So to me, it's like, it's almost like, right, they saw this guy, let's say with pure heart, yeah, and it's the weakest, and it's trying to become this thing. But because of the way, like when you first get your powers, that's the set of powers you get, and that's it. But maybe because the way it is, they've seen something that they can manipulate, and this is what I think is like a dark shadow is having more and more influence in him as he goes along and he levels up.
Is it though?
I don't know, but bruv, I'm telling you, every week this guy is telling me his brother is going towards a darker place, and the whole is his aura, bruv. His aura is changing. It's changing.
Has it though?
So like,
I only start posing these questions because it's not almost like in real life when someone had nothing,
yeah,
and then you just give them almost everything.
what?
Either they were, like I said, they were always naturally that nice, caring person. That
Yeah,
no matter what you give them or whatever, they'll also be humble and they'll stay the same.
yeah,
Or you do get that person where even they were nice because they had nothing,
okay.
and then you give them a situation where it's like...
It enhances exactly who they are.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
obviously, with Jin-woo, his mum was in the hospital, wasn't really getting much, was just striving to get by. Like, maybe it's the programming that they kept saying as well. Like, I can't remember if it is or not. But it's like, you're not giving him everything, and nothing, literally, seems like nothing can stop you. You're only gaining more and more and more. So, was that his personality to begin with? Or is it like, because we're giving you this, you're only giving you a path to only seek this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I like the story is mad. And especially with like Jin-woo as well. Because like you're saying, like he will do good stuff, but at the same time, there's been glimpses where he's done other things where you're like...
Questionable.
Yeah.
Like, you're like...
Has that always been you though? Because like going with the business thing about, oh, I'll help you go out the guilds if you give me the thing. Like the other guy trying to come in and be like, oh yeah, I'll recruit you, but you're like saying, nah, I'm doing a deal with you. And then not backstabbing him, but like changing the whole conditions.
Finessed it, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's finesse, but
it wasn't unethical, but you just didn't expect him to
It
move.
was. Because he gave him a move that he didn't know was going to happen until he said yes. And then he changed the conditions of the contract. I don't feel like previous Jin would do that. So that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to peep what Jin-woo's been doing. It's very meticulous things. That's why I like it is posing the question of when you give someone something that had nothing, what do they become? And it's, like the way obviously his hair is all gamey and gills and this and that.
But you got to read the actual
story.
Exactly, bro. And
that's why I feel like for me this is why Solo Leveling is so deep. Even just the name is low, like my man's gone along because usually you do take a bunch of people with you to level up. Either you cut them off or you snake them. There's always that kind of story as well. But this man gone in by himself. And you see that other guy as well saying that, oh, we're waiting for Awakening to level everyone else up. Because if that's going to happen, we stay still. And at the end as well, they go into their thing and the monsters now are leveling up. Why is that?
Because of his awakening.
Boom. Bro, just...
Stress, bro.
Love it.
Bro, my mind's freaking blown, bro. Because I'm like, bro, I know there's stuff happening in the background, and I know at some point we're gonna touch it, but bro, it's so good now.
It's good. It's so good. This is why I'm so happy because, like, when I first read it, I was like, yeah, this is like a basic story. Like, this seemed like every other kind of anime. The more I read it, I was like, I would never like from where we start to where I would say where I stopped reading. Or maybe that's where it actually finished. I never would have thought
it would
the way it goes. I guess that's with like most animes, to be honest, where they have like a sick journey. But yeah, Solo Leveling is a different peak still.
Nah, man, GGs.
Yeah, this was a good episode as well, to be honest.
Yeah, and then I love it how the way we close this chapter of him going to a next level. Getting next set of powers now, and even if, like you're saying, it makes even more sense because now, bruv, I don't need no guild. I got my own team. I got my own
They
team.
got own levels. You
Do you know
can
what I'm saying?
rename
So the name now makes even more sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this thing is coding itself, and then you have the other parties who were nowhere to be seen in the whole thing because we weren't there yet in terms of leveling up. No pun intended. But like, bro, it's levels to this thing, man.
levels, man.
Sick, man.
Sick.
And that's just gonna enhance more when we watch the documentary on this thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man.
I want the explanations and
For me, I just want to see the journey of, like I said, I've only seen the web one.
Mm-hmm.
Then also I picked up the books. Then I went back, saw that it was an audiobook, saw it was a novel. I heard that they're even now doing a live action one, and then they're doing the game that we saw ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard they're doing even more novels, and maybe even another continuation. So I was like, I never knew that the universe was this expansive, to be honest. Bro, this thing is mad old.
Yeah.
Old, like usually with... maybe it takes that long as well, because I know, like with Naruto, I think that took 5 years to go from manga to anime. Like Naruto's mad old. I think was it 95 and it came out in 1999.
Yeah, it's in the 90s. Yeah.
Dragon Ball, I think Dragon Ball was a bit more quicker, but it's like this was like, I mean, was it uni time, bro? It was like more than 10 years. Definitely more than 10 years. And I just keep seeing it everywhere. It's like, I was just happy that it just became a book. From a webtoon. Now that it's fully fledged here, and the animation is always peak. Like always, you know how we talk about the animators. I feel sorry for them. Like these men have got a
wake up.
Bro, it's crazy. And the fact that the animation matches up with how peak the books try to depict it. 'Cause I remember even telling when I first saw the first, I was like, I don't know, it's a bit slow.
Yeah.
It's a bit. I was like, okay, shut me the hell up. I was wrong, boy.
Wait, how did you come across it? How did you find it? Because obviously you're the one that told me. So how did you come across this?
I can't even remember, to be honest. Because like I said, it was so many years ago. I actually can't remember. Yeah. But I was like going across bare anime websites.
Oh, and then you just kind of came across
reading
it.
Books and stuff.
Okay. Season wise,
I think is that I can watch this again. This season for me is so good. Just the rags to riches kind of thing. And obviously they pepper in stuff that he always needs to go back to. Obviously me being a gamer as well, doing that whole HUD thing, man does this, man does that. I thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah,
so I really like that element of it as well. Because like you can relate, and it's almost like we're definitely tapping into different mediums of entertainment. Obviously you got the gaming side of it. Then you got like the anime manga side, and you mash them together. Like, so the whole idea around this is actually pretty sick.
And just like I said, the idea of you can put your shoe, like you could be in the shoes of Jin-woo.
Yeah.
Like everyone's played the game from level 1. Everyone said, "Oh yeah, you're nothing." Rare to 10, you come back, it's like, "Oh my god," you know what I'm saying? Like you've known the grind.
Yeah.
You got into a dungeon where you know you're not the level of this thing. You either run away or you grind it out. Like in games, you can obviously die.
I'll see you 5 levels up.
That's it. And so in games, you can die, you can come back, but here the risk is there. So you feel the risk as well. You know, man, being a boss on 1 HP. Like that's why I like the relation there. Like I said, in the game,
it's very relatable.
Anime, the characters are relatable, and the fact that it's in a world that you can actually get finished puts even more stakes on it. So. Like, Jin-woo's mind always opening up, being like, I can't be done today. I can't be done today. I can't be done today. I love that, bro. I love that a lot. And obviously, like I said, like, you want him to almost get finished, but I like the fact that he almost gets finished. And he comes in a different aspect of, nah, not today. I actually thoroughly love that about this whole show.
Like, I think it was like halfway through the season, I was like, when are we going to see him take an L?
Yeah.
Because right now, we're just winning. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to like gaming, especially at the beginning when you're getting used to like the mechanics of the game and whatnot and the things to do, you pretty much take a couple of L's as you starting to get used to it.
Mhm.
But I think that they flipped on it where it's like they let him get carried up. And obviously, and this is where I also think there's an influence on obviously him leveling up. But it's like they kind of let him just get carried with just W's. But then the day that you lose, it's like, oh, there's your punishment. Go into this realm. And then after he comes out of that realm, he's just, I don't know where he's gone to, bruv. Like some next level. He's got his own team now. Like different sets of powers. He's got more weapons with him. I loved that. I loved how they flipped that. And it's not the usual LWLLW kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's pretty. And that also lets us, we don't spend too much time stuck in one place. It allows the story to keep moving forward. I think that's a really good balance as well for storytelling.
I feel like the flip here as well, obviously we're following Jin-woo, he's the hero, but I feel like maybe it was an episode where we're seeing a mum in the hospital bed. I was like, wow, when was the last time he even visited her? I can't actually remember. But I feel like it has been quite a while. And maybe that was his mission, because he was like, I'm going to go to this thing. He said he's going to give me this. I need 3 pieces. And there was in a burning house. And then in this episode, they show that he doesn't come back to obviously he was busy.
Yeah.
But this is like, oh, he hasn't been back. I didn't know. Like, she doesn't know what's going on with his life anymore. And then she's like, I hope he's back tomorrow because
you got
of the whole parents' evening. But it's like the whole flip with the Spider-Man thing was like, yeah, he man has these responsibilities now. But with Spider-Man, he's always like thinking, oh, I've had to go see friends and family or I have to beef and save the city. Where Jin-woo, it feels like, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, man don't even think about, like, unless that situation happens, he makes it his quest.
Right.
But the system's throwing him off and be like, nah, you're doing something else. So now I'm like, is he gonna even go, like, I feel like he should, I don't feel like he will, like, throw his mom to the side, but is he gonna go back to his mom? Is he gonna look after his sister? You know what I'm saying? All these things are just, because even his shadow self doesn't mention his family ever. He's just talking about you're a low rank and you're just gonna be there unless you do something about it.
Because that's what he's been dealing with.
Bro, the mental thing is mad. And that's why I like the flip about the whole hero situation. Because the hero would try and balance these two, but he's doing this somewhere else. Boy.
I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying it's like one day away from just stepping over that line, bro. Just his aura is just different now. But yeah, man. I guess we're gonna have to see how that's gonna impact his family. Like it's like the impact between the real world and the dungeons, but they're also connected as well. And with his awakening, how much that's gonna influence the world and put people in danger. Because then that might be the way he comes back to kind of like, you know, maybe if he's this OP, they'll go after his sister, much like they always trying to target Peter Parker's family. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's techie. Super techie, bro.
Good spin, man. It's a good spin. I love it.
Jeez, yeah, man. Great season. Obviously, I've only read about 4 or 5 issues I've read. Now that this season's finished, I'm gonna carry on reading it. So obviously there's stuff that you get in the manga that you don't get because it's not translated into the screen. So yeah, man, I'm ready to carry on this journey. But this season, super legit.
Yeah, the season's it's pretty tough. I feel like for 12 episodes they covered quite a lot. To be honest,
bro, it's just
a lot. Yeah, so I'm saying
smooth,
I'm pretty sure
bro.
it's like
smooth.
5, maybe 6 books,
Jeez,
something like that. So yeah, man. Like I said, they never thought. I feel like there was maybe only one for the episode, and they did the episode where it's a callback. But apart from that, I was like, this journey is super legit. Man.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how many books they've covered in this season.
I'm pretty sure it's like 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, and then boom,
Yeah,
like
they flew right through it, boy.
jeez.
And obviously the books aren't like, are they manga size? I feel like maybe just a bit more. but the pages are a bit, the books are a bit bigger, so I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it feels longer because the way I'm going through it, like I scroll. It's not the swiping. It's like scrolling in it. So I can't really tell. It just feels that the page is longer.
Sorry, I'm talking about
the thickness of the book.
The printed ones.
Yeah.
So I don't like I don't know on the web series how many books they've covered then.
Oh, okay.
That'll be completely different.
Yeah, because that's why I need to check. Because that's how I'm reading it. I'm reading it digitally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, boy. That's when I might be a lot actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously the web one, they leave like the way they do it is almost like a panel here and it will be like a gap in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to like the book, they cut all that out and it's almost like they'll just do it almost like do it image here, and slice here, and rest is here. So I want to say it will take longer to get through a web series because it's almost like it's just the same. You're just going to scroll down, read the panel, scroll down.
Yeah. With mangoes, there's less dialogue. Like compared to comics, it takes me longer to read comics because there's so much dialogue in it. While with manga, it's a lot more action. You know what I'm saying, and less dialogue. So
either way, yeah, man. Guys, go read any kind of medium for the web series, the actual books. Go buy the books. There's the novels, which I can't imagine how that would work out. I'm pretty sure you'd want to look at this rather than read it. I don't know how, how it would work out. And there's the audio book, which I'd also find quite interesting. But like I said, these guys spanned everything. So if you definitely enjoy this, I would say at least go pick up book 1. Super worth it. The animation, the drawings, everything's super sick. Translates super well. So whatever you see here, the blood, the guts, I feel like maybe it's a bit more bloody here actually, because I don't actually remember my man missing parts here or there, but still, super legit, man. Go support the team. And yeah, can't wait for season 2. Already been announced, so maybe we'll get that next year. Maybe in the no, that's too early actually. I'll say maybe next year. Next year is a good one because they usually take a year to animate the thing. The way they rush these animators, pray for them, man. Pray for them. And we'll see you on the next reaction. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Revenue GS. Peace.
What happened?
Nothing happened. Nothing except for the war. Too many people died in this land. All that pain forced me to grow up.
What does that mean?
That even innocent, foolish children will grow up in the face of pain.